And that is Morgan. Come and sit with Daddy. Let's do a test. Say hello to everybody on YouTube. Hi everybody. Yes, so we're going to do a loadout, a bag loadout, and explanation as to why I use the kit I use. I've had a little bit of stick over it, some stick over social media, saying I'm a bit of a gear whore. So the normal kind of clothing I'd be wear, I've got some Vijay Raven Leader Pro trousers, which I normally wear winter time. And then just like a Rab base layer kind of thing, and then a mid layer like this. That's got a hood, and it tends to keep me nice and warm. I always wear hats. I've got a thing for hats, and I always wear hats. So. Right, I've been through an absolute nightmare when it's come to footwear. Absolute nightmare. The Solomon GTX boots let me down. I had some Mindel boots then, which were a material kind of boot, and that let me down. So reluctantly I bit the bullet and I bought myself some Scarpa, I don't know which ones they are, the GTX boot, leather boot with the rubber kind of buffer all around the side. Come down, go girl, come down, go girl, there we are. So, and they've been absolutely brilliant. I've hiked across most of the Brecon Beacons now in torrential, absolutely rubbish weather, and they have been absolutely brilliant. Coupled with gaiters. I think for Britain, for British kind of climates, our weather conditions, boggy, that kind of stuff, I can't fault them. These are extremity gaiters, and they fit, they work well. They've got the loop tag on the bottom, so they fit. You can hook them right down to the bottom. What's the matter with you? So you can hook them right down to the bottom of the laces, and it just keeps all the crap and crud out. And can't fault it. Never gone wrong. Never gone wrong. Good care into food shape. Yes, so, right, into the bags. Fanny pouch, chest pod, fanny pack, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I've had this for donkeys now, ages and ages and ages. It's easy to keep all them bits you need to hand on the front of you. The other thing I use it for, I keep a hat in there, I normally keep my gloves in there, battery bank with my leads. Battery bank is the Nightcore N2000, tiny little thing. Yeah, charges that, charges the iPhone 3-4 times, something like that. Yeah, great. Keep it in a little Sky Gear DFC bag or whatever it is, and that's totally waterproof. Also in that I keep my meds, my telephone, compass, anything I generally need to hand quickly, whether it be in the tent or whether out hiking or that kind of thing. So yeah, so I wear that on myself on the front here. I'm sure you've seen loads of people clipping them to their bags and all that kind of shenanigans. I do use walking poles 90% of the time. These are the Black Diamond Alpine Corks, carbon ones, and they're stupidly light. And to me, a lot of people have said that they don't trust them. You know, they feel like they could snap. But I think they're fab. They're brilliant, and they've done me proud. Always happy. Yeah, great walking poles. So the next thing I take with me nearly all the time is the chair, the Hill and Ox chair. I don't know what one it is. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, I like it. Again, it's done me proud. I know there's a lot of cheaper options out there on the market nowadays, which I think are just as good and just as light. So yeah, you don't need to go for a Hill and Ox really, but that's what I got. Okay, let's get into the bag. Right, so winter is here again. Any time around now where I need to start bringing waterproofs all the time, warmer kits, thermals, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. I swap out from the Exos 48 and I move back over to the Kestrel 58, which in all honesty I'm preferring. It's, dare I say it, I feel like it's a comfier pack for more weight. I don't know. Better weight distribution. I don't know. The thing is, I'm short. I got a short torso. That is a medium, small medium, and I feel it's a little bit, I don't know, maybe too long. But the beauty of this, you can adjust it, can't you? So you can raise it and lower it to suit however you like. Some people, again, I don't know, why do people judge? I don't know. Anyway, I prefer the bag higher on me. I prefer these to sit just above my hips, you know, so it's just whatever works better for you, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, shut up waffling, Lee. Right, starting at the top. At the top, in the head, we have food. Wintertime, dehydrated meals or freeze-dried meals. It just works for me. I like them. I take some other snacks and bits and bobs as well. So, Expedition Foods I like. I also use the Fire Pot meals. This is spicy pork noodles. Yeah, I like them. They're really good. Spare socks. Little tent light. I can't remember. I think that was, it's years old. Cheapest chips off Amazon, works perfectly. Does different colours and red and all that. Foil blanket. How can I put this? Maybe I won't need it, but if somebody else is in the shit of the mountain, maybe that's when it comes in handy. So always carry that. Some line locks and some a bit of paracord and some shock cord. Hand warmers. I suffer so bad with cold in my feet. It wrecks me. These things like last up to 8 hours. They say 12 hours, they don't. 8 hours, happy days. Either chuck them in the bottom of the sleeping bag, or I actually put them inside my down booties and then, you know, feet them out the wall. What's next? Gloves. I think these are the Montan Prism. They're down. I don't know. They're Pertex. I don't know. Just a nice. They're good, and they really do keep your hands warm. So yeah, good. I like that. I like them. They're not 100% waterproof, but I think if it was lashing it down, I wouldn't have gloves on anyway, to be honest, to be fair. Right, this is a good one. A Booklight. A Booklight that I use to, if I'm filming myself and the light's gone dark, I put this on here and then, I don't know, bend it in here somewhere. So you got a light in your face when you're recording. Or if you want to walk around, flip around the other way and it shines the light wherever you're looking with the camera. Yeah, so that works well. So, well, we've got first aid kit, all the usual stuff, comp beads, extra medication, money, tick tool, all the normal things you usually take. What else? Buff, bit of buff in there. All light head torch, I think it's the HR1. Yeah, that works really good. Water filtration kit. Knot bag, Sawyer Mini. Yeah, it is slow, but if you watched my last video, you would have seen what I filtered. It was stinking, and to be fair, the water that came out the other side of it was fantastic. The colour was, well, I don't know, watch the video, find out. Yeah, so knot bag, absolutely brilliant, opens up really, really wide. You can scoop water really easy. Just put a little clip carabiner thing on the top. You can hang it so it filters into a bottle, or yeah, just a good bit of kit. I like that. So, okay, so we've done the top or the head, whatever you want to call it. So from the outside, working our way in. Front pocket, waterproofs, Montan, lightweight, rain, wind, stopper jacket. I do, to be honest, I do actually swap this out for my Rav one during the winter. It's a bit thicker and it's double lined, so that's a bit of a lie, you shouldn't have that in there. Anyway. Berghaus Deluge pants. Absolutely brilliant. Cheap, 30 quid, something like that, maybe a little bit more. Listen, these things have been through absolute hell with me. Yeah, I've done a few repairs myself, and you know, but they still work, they still keep me warm, they still keep me dry, and I honestly, I cannot fault them. Love it. This side, tent poles, pegs. I asked this question not so long back. Pegs. Do people just take a set of pegs which just come with the tent and that's it, or do people take a selection of pegs? So for me, it's always a selection. I carry 4 of the Eastern Carbon 9-inch stakes. I carry, I think it's 10 of the normal Hilleberg Y pegs, and then I carry 4 titanium 5mm stakes. So basically, it doesn't, wherever you pitch, you should have a peg to do the job. But the pegs go a little bit further, we'll get into that in a bit. Water bottle, just a normal 600 ml smart water bottle. This, for me, is, I'd never go without it. It's my pee bottle, because I don't like getting out of bed at night in the tent. And it's got a wider top, so your Winky, your old man, can get in there. Anyway, P-ball. Right, that's basically the outside of the bag. There is the hip pockets, again, just silly little things. What do you call it? Nappy bags. I use nappy bags to carry rubbish out. I use nappy bags to pick up other people's rubbish. I use nappy bags to pick up other people's dog shit. That kind of stuff. I also have some brown paper bags here, just in case I want to bring some mushrooms back. And there you go, feet warmers. So I've got hand warmers and feet warmers. Did I mention I get cold feet? Right, what's on the other side? I think this should just be a knife or a multi-tool. Yeah. Leatherman kick. Yeah. Great little multi-tool. So that is everything on the outside of the pack. So I think we've just lost a load of footage, but the Lumix ran out of memory, so I need to get a bigger SD card. Anyway, let's crack on. So we did the outside of the bag, let's go to the inside of the bag. What have we got? In the top here, we have a microfiber towel thing for wiping the tent down and whatever. Turkish Delight, because why not? And some toilet paper, and some biodegradable wet wipes. Anyway, right, let's get in here. Winter camping. Some people say it's overkill, some people say it's not. Delta bags, always. $1.99, $2.99 foam sit pad thing from, I don't know, I think it was AliExpress or something. Right, this is a good one. What's her name? There's a lady, she does Quint Craft or something like that. She makes these little bags, insulated bags for putting your freeze-dried, dehydrated meals in, that kind of stuff. So I use this to carry my cooking stuff. So I carry like a pot of some extra noodles, not you, some more chicken noodles, my spoon spork thing, little scourer, some salt and pepper, what else? Sugar in a little pea bowl. Not used, obs. What else? Extra light, some more poo bags, nappy sacks, a toothbrush because I'm obviously like brushing my teeth, but anyway, just general cooking stuff, coffee, tea bags and all that kind of rubbish. Right, so let's get on to what, like the sleep system and stuff like that. Okay, so as I've already said, Hilleberg Acto, I love it. People who own Hillebergs get stick for being, I don't know, flipping snobs or whatever. I don't really care. Look, it works for me. It works absolutely brilliant, and I love it. Montan, forget the name of it. Down jacket. I love it. I think it's brilliant. It works absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it was expensive, but I'll run through the reasons at the end. But anyway, there we are. Yeah, Montan down jacket. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Never be without it. Jetboil. Always use Jetboils. Got two different types. I got this one, I think, which is called the Flash or the Zip. And then I've got the Stash. So summertime, I like taking the other one because I like to cook my own food, whether it be steak or a nice piece of fish or something like that, you know, with a skillet. But winter time, I'm normally just boiling water, whether it's for like these kind of meals or noodles or whatever, pot noodles. So yeah, that works absolutely fine. Gas and everything's in there. Next one thing people are going to be interested in, I think. I've spoke quite a bit about this. This is the Thermarest Neo Air X Therm. Yeah, I think it's the grey one. It's the grey. It's square. It's oblong. So it's long. It's wide, and it has a stupid R value of like, I don't know, 7 or something like that. To be honest with you, I don't swap this out. This stays in my bag all year. Even in the depths of winter, freezing cold, you don't need to take a foil blanket. I don't even take the Z-Light thing anymore. This does the job. One off buy, guaranteed for life, more or less, unless you stick a knife through it or something stupid. Yeah, winning. I actually have also have the Thermarest Neo Air, I don't know, whatever one, the yellow one. But this is the women's version. Now it's a bit shorter, it's a bit wider, it's a mummy shaped, but it has a better R value than the men's. So, like going back to the hike I did across the Brecon Beacons, like a 3 or 4 day through hike kind of thing, I took this because that is like, I don't know, there's a hell of a weight difference. That is nothing compared to that. But I don't know, I think that's like I don't know, 6 point something. And I think the woman's version of this one is like 5.9 or 5.8. I might be wrong, but anyway, it's still flipping good. Anyway, winter time, jungle blanket, an antibacterial insulated blanket that goes over the top of the sleeping bag, especially around where my feet are, because I get cold feet. It keeps all the moisture off it, and it is absolutely brilliant. Summertime, I have the XL version of this. I don't take a sleeping bag, I just take that. But seriously, I can't recommend this enough. I don't think it was expensive. 40 quid, 45 quid, something like that. And that is it for there. So, the last thing to come out the bag is Trekology Luft pillow. We'll all know that. We all use these. You can never go wrong with them. They're absolutely brilliant. I always take that. So in the bottom, like I said, pillow stays in there. Montan down booties. I can't recommend them enough. I think they're absolutely brilliant. And in nudes. So yeah, again, not cheap, but does job. Okay, so just before that, the rain cover that normally lives in there. And the last thing to talk about is that. This is the Rav Ascent 700, but it's the women's version. So I only put it in there for video purposes. So anyway, let's get it back out so we can go back in its other bag. Right, so Rav Ascent 700 women's. Why women's? Why do I go for women's gear? Right, you may or may not know that the men's version of this bag is heavier. It has less fill. It's smaller. It may be longer, but it's actually smaller. For me, because, as I keep banging on, I get cold feet, the women's version has more fill around the foot box, which is a win for me. I don't like being cooped up so tight inside a sleeping bag. The women's version is actually wider around the hips and the mid part, I suppose, to allow for their chest. It is smaller around the shoulders, which works even better for me because you can trap the air in. And like I said, yeah, all right, it's not as long, but it suits me. I'm only 5'4", 5'5" maximum, something like that. And I really can't fault it. Cheaper, warmer, lighter, better R rating. What's not to like? So there. That is my basic rundown of my kit. So how do we approach the fact of whether I'm a gear snob or not? I appreciate not everybody's got the money to buy expensive things straight off the foot. I appreciate that not always the expensive things are better than the cheaper versions of things. What I have found over years is you buy cheap, you generally buy twice. That's the kind of conclusion I've come to, and most certainly when it's come to things that you need to either, number one, keep you warm, don't scrimp, keep you dry, don't scrimp, keep you safe, don't scrimp. Everything else then is just a matter of building up as you go along, kind of thing. Yeah, everything I've got is good quality gear, but it's what I've built up and I've worked for, and it just works. Everything here works for me, and it works really well. And I suppose this is the fundamental point, that if I'm on top of the Black Mountain on any of the summits and it turns shit, I know I'm going to be safe. I know I'm going to be safe in my tent. I know I'm going to be warm. I know I'm going to have something decent to eat. And I know I'm going to get there with nice dry feet. Anyway, there we are, people. This is my setup. This is what I like to use. This is what works for me. If you want any more information on any of the items, just, I don't know, drop something below in the comments and let me know what you think. Happy days. Ciao for now. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. What do you reckon, Noodle? What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Noodle? Should we go camping? Yeah.